The wall and the wall won.
You shut the fuck up, okay? You shut the fuck up.
It did win though.
We are fucking starting with that shit, man. All right. Yes, I did. Okay.
Punching the wall. Punching the wall.
To the window.
Hey, how about we talk about Jameis and his fucking rocks out?
Yeah. What are you talking about, you and your fucking rocks that you had me bring back from Wyoming?
I like rocks.
Yes, we all know you're autistic for rocks.
I'm not retarded or anything, but I like rocks.
Man.
But hell, I mean, yeah, I did break my fucking fifth metacarpal.
This is the casual conversations we have.
Oh yeah, totally. Just have no hatred towards somebody. Punches a fucking corkboard.
Hey, look,
Fun.
That was pissing me off.
Doesn't bother me.
being cornered in my fucking bathroom.
Oh no.
All right,
Here, scoot over. Let me sit.
I was cornered in my fucking bathroom, so
That one's still great.
I think it was a proper response for my anxiety and my PTSD and my anger.
It was better than someone's face, even though they much deserved it.
On the other
A
hand,
lot of fucking people deserve to be punched in the
coming in
face
high
here.
every day.
Well, I would say people need a high
It was
five
lower than that.
in the face with a chair. And I've done that countless times in my life in the span of 2 years.
True
Fair
enough.
enough.
True enough.
I've never hit anybody in the face in general, but I have thrown rocks that have accidentally hit people in the head.
Accidentally.
That reminds me of a fucking story. So when I was younger,
That was my story time, huh?
well, fuck you. I'm telling a story.
I want to tell a story.
I got a story after you.
Anyways,
My turn after him.
Hey,
I called it.
anyways,
What is it?
anyways,
I like black coffee sometimes.
anyways, as I was saying, my story time. When I was younger, I was at a beach and I was skipping rocks. Right, my rock skipped into the swimming spot.
Oh no.
And knocked someone in the back of the head. It was funny when I was a little kid.
Okay, I've got a good rock story.
I'm going after you.
Okay, so my mom used to take me to this like all these little swimming spots all over, like creeks, rivers, anywhere. It was just me and her at this one little spot that she had taken me to for the first time. So we're swimming for about 15 minutes. All of a sudden, this very large group of people comes in. Lots of kids, lots of adults. And they start baptizing the kids, and it's a pretty deep little swimming spot.
Oh boy.
It's one of those, I think it's Pentecostal, where they like talk in tongues and they all hold them and baptize them in the water.
Yeah.
Well, they baptize all these kids. And there's probably a good 10 of them. One by one, they all start coming up to me, sitting near where I was. I was the only other kid. After they got done baptizing all the kids, they start baptizing the adults. They get through a few adults, and this one kid, he picks up a rock and he says, "Look how far I can throw." And he looks real high and he throws the rock and it goes over the group of people in the water and hits the little like shore on the other side where all the other rocks are. And this other kid says, "Shut the fuck up, I'm telling a story." Get out of here.
Get out of here with that shit.
Stop it. You almost popped that on my cigarette.
We're in the middle of the fucking podcast right now.
Yeah, well,
Put your ass down.
Yeah, whoa.
So the second kid, he picks up a rock and he says, "Look how far I can throw." And he throws a rock, looks real high, and he throws, and it goes a little bit further than the first kid's rock. And then I, not even having introduced myself to any of these kids, none of them know who I am or what my name is, I say, "Look how far I can throw." I pick up a rock, and I look real high, and I throw, and I watch the rock go straight down, and right as they pick this man up out of the water, it hits him dead center in the middle of the eyes. I can hear him like shouting, like, "Oh no!" And everybody's like, "Oh shit, what happened?"
He's getting fucking smited by God.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, it's still going, it's still going.
All right.
your time is now, bitch. Go back to
Oh,
sleep.
hold on, we got all night.
All right.
Oh,
So,
I'm still going.
Oh,
It's
damn.
almost over.
Damn, it didn't end
Your
yet.
stories are fucking long.
A lot of good stories. Look,
yeah.
All right,
take forever to tell story.
so I'm probably like 6 or 7. This fucking big, like this big guy, like
Hey, one story at a time.
same story. Shut the fuck up. It's not over. So he's got red shorts, a red do-rag. He's real
Black.
tan. No, white, tan, red man, holding a bush spear, standing over me. He's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And I'm crying, screaming. I hear the guy from the water. He's like, I'm okay," consoling everybody. I relay the story to my mom years later, and she says, "Oh yeah, that was the pastor that you hit." Yeah. Now you fucking let me finish my story.
Pastor gets fucking smited by God.
As they picked him up out of the water, bunk, right in the middle of the eyes. All right, now I'm fucking done.
It's like, fuck you can't
baptize
baptize
Laundering money.
We're
Take
gonna
him back
baptize
under.
you again today.
All right.
All right, let me go get baptized.
All right, so
5 minutes later, God damn it!
so me and my little cousin, we were leaving like a community center, right? And he fucking picks up a rock, throws it at me. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get your bitch ass. So he takes off running, and it's like this big ass field, and he takes off running. I'm like, all right, I see this big ass rock. I grab it, like no fucking way I hit him. I just fucking throw it up and chunk it. And as he's going, like my rock was going left, and he curved a little bit. I was like, there's no way in hell it hits him. Comes right down, falls over. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit, I just killed him. Holy shit, I just killed him. Like, you should have saw me just watch the rock fly. I was like, oh shit, that might hit him. Oh shit, it hit him.
I kind of get that, but I have more so of like a near miss type of scenario.
Oh no, dead on the head. Fucking falls
No,
over.
I was do you know what lazy tubing is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lazy tubing with my grandpa and my brother's or with my brother, and we were all going down the length, right? And we all just were like, well, we need a fucking second to recoup. So me and my grandpa pull off to the side immediately and just get on land, right? And we're walking by, and my ADHD head man sees a big ass rock, right? I see this, or not a rock, but a stick. I see this big ass stick, right? And I'm just thinking, man, I want to chuck this shit. My grandpa's friend's wife is going by as I chuck this shit out of this fucking stick. And dude, it was this fucking close from hitting her head. And my brother just fucking stares at me and he goes, you know what you almost did, right? I was like, yeah, I almost took this bitch out. Dude, it was like slow motion too, seeing it happen. It was like, no, oh shit, never mind.
You know you're hitting the real stakes when you sit there and your brother's riding on a bike and he's speeding, bro. He's going so fast, and you're like, I'm gonna pull a fucking Big Daddy on this motherfucker. So I'm like, I at least had to be 50 feet away, bro. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'll chunk it. Chunk it, it flies out. Midway, he turns, he's like, what is that? Flips the bike 3 times. I was like, gotcha, bitch.
I don't have a rock story, but I have a bike story. I have a bike story, if that's fine. So, like, where I used to live in junior high, I used to ride my bike to, like, this elementary and just keep it there because that's where my bus stop was. So, one day I was coming back, and the hill's, like, steep as shit. And it was like a mountain guy. It was like an 8-gear mountain bike. So, I'm fucking trucking over shit. And so, like, I'm coming down the hill, about 6th gear, I'm fucking booking it, right? And, like, in the corner of my eye, I see this, like, fucking rock. Right, I think you know where this is going.
Right.
And so I'm going. I hit the fucking rock, and the next thing I know, I'm fucking flipping over.
In the air.
Yeah, I'm just in the fucking air. I flipped over, hit my back on the ground, my bike skirts off of me, and I fucked up the wheel, and I just kind of sat there for a moment, like, what the fuck just happened?
So that's not just a bike story; it's a bike and rock story.
Well, yeah, the bike and rock story.
Bike and rock.
I kind of can relate to that, except
Best
it's
of
more
both
of a
worlds.
bike and a brick wall scenario.
Whoa,
I also
shit!
have a skateboard and rock story.
Let me set the scenario for you, all right? At my old neighborhood, we fucking lived in this neighborhood where there was like maybe 6 houses in a row with about a good 60, 50 feet in between each house. And there was this really fucking inclined hill that the road was on, right? And every time I'd go down that road, right, it got to a point where I was so good at going down that road that I could turn into my freaking driveway at Mach speeds, all right? So one day I decide, you know what? We're going to take this bitch as fast as I can. I get all the way up to the top of that hill. I start pedaling as fast as I can. And I'm going. I got this thing in 6th gear. And I'm just going for it. I get to about, because I had one of those indicators on it that could tell you how fast you were going. I had hit 30 miles an hour, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to turn into my driveway. I get about 5 feet into my driveway. I didn't turn enough. So the second I got into my driveway, this was a brick wall, by the way, that my grandpa and me had built. And we're talking, this thing's probably 4 or 5 feet tall. I turn into the driveway. I get in the driveway just barely. I did not turn enough. So when I turned, I got into the driveway, drove off the driveway, and then hit this brick wall 30 miles an hour. The steering wheel hits my chest, and it just goes. Fuck, I just got off my bike at that instant, laid on the floor, and I was like, I'm never doing that shit again. But I'm just sitting there, I'm praying to anybody, man. Make my ribs stop hurting, man.
I've only had a couple times where I've had the wind knocked out of me. Those are stories for another day, but
No, that was the one time I literally had the wind knocked out of me because it took me a second to regain my freaking breathing.
Bro, you know you're a true Evil Knievel fan when you're sitting there and you're like, I saw Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Be that cool motherfucker, right? You're sitting there and you're speeding up and you're going and you're going. And then you're like, I'm gonna skirt this bitch. Skirt.
That's exactly what I did.
Fucking knee, skins it. Fucking, it just blood's gushing out and you're like,
I didn't do something like that. Well, it was kind of something like that,
that
except
shit was infected for a month, bro.
what happened is my pant legs got caught in the fucking chain, right? Like, we're talking, the pants were all torn up, wrapped in the chain, and this is where the story gets interesting though. I'm trying to get my pants out of this chain, right?
Yeah.
And this is one of those chains where if you don't hold the tension on it, it's gonna snap back and fuck you up. So I'm there getting my pant legs out of the chain. And the second I get my pant legs out of the chain, all of the tension just snapped. And when the tension snapped, my finger was still on the wheel where the chain goes, right? That bitch snaps down imprints of a chain in my hand as it literally cut my hand perfectly to match the imprints of the chain. Dude,
What's up, friend?
that was probably one of the worst biking injuries I've ever had.
Man.
I had a really close call on a motorcycle. It's Harley Davidson like Sportster, one of the beginner bikes. Anybody I've ever like mentioned this anytime I've mentioned this bike to somebody is like, oh yeah, that's a dangerous motherfucker. Well, my buddy, he's got this orchard, and one of his friends inherited this motorcycle and had it staying at my buddy's house. So one day my buddy got the keys. He was like, hey, keep it running, drive it around a little bit if you want. It's not street legal, but you can drive around their orchard through the trees. So my buddy's letting me drive it. And I'm on this motorcycle I'm keeping it in low, like first or second gear, just kind of getting up to 20 miles per hour on the dirt, And I make these loops where I go around, loop around, come back. I'm going through this little section of trees, and you my fucking
Fuck your Swiss roll.
Hey, Daniel, come here real quick. Can I tell you something in your ear real quick? Daniel?
Sure.
So I'm riding on this bike,
Sure.
and I was warned, be careful. The throttles on those things stick. It's one of those ones like you twist it.
I'm listening.
I'm on this bike. Not tap.
My balls. Gotta tell you something in your ear real quick. Spirit up.
Anyway, back to your story.
Well, the throttle's stuck on me. I'm on this bike, and I'm like, I'm gonna gun it, right? I'm gonna gun it through these trees, this little straight stretch. I gun it,
And
the
that's why
fucking
I'm
throttle
always on
sticks.
guard around Nick.
The fucking throttle sticks, and I Superman off this fucking bike, and it's like swerving around. I'm about to fall off, and in an
So
instant,
we're
I
sure you're gonna be able
I
to
just
have
rip the
kids in
throttle
future.
and just rev it up as fast as I can. I regain stability and pull off, and not falling off at all. That was a scary fucking moment for me.
Anyways, back to what we started off with.
Anyways, to piggyback off of what
Man versus
whatever
Cold
it fucking is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll explain what fucking happened that day. So my fiance, y'all know my fiance.
Are you talking about the wall?
No, we're
Shut the fuck up.
We're talking about rocks, Jamin.
I don't know what he's.
Yeah, we're talking about rocks.
It was a long break. Okay, I don't know. I can talk rocks all day. I have enough rocks
So,
to make a whole. Thing.
okay, shut the fuck up.
Like the ones in Yellowstone.
I never took a rock from Yellowstone. You
I heard
motherfucker.
so
Hey.
you never took a
No,
Hold on, let me finish, you bearded
I've already
motherfucker.
explained this to so many people.
That's why you fell off.
You smashing my fucking cigarette?
I'll smash them all I want.
That's why you fell off a tree.
Okay, I've never fallen out of a tree, and
Yeah,
I've
you
never
have.
taken a rock from Yellowstone.
I'm putting it on your fucking pack.
I've never taken rocks from Yellowstone, and I've never fallen out of a tree.
I call bullshit on that.
That's the
second
tree. That's the fucking truth.
You're literally
It was your man. It was your man who said that.
tree. You are a tree climber and a tree hugger.
Yes.
You're like a tree fucker.
All right. Back to what I was fucking saying. So, my fiance had made me mad the day, so I was pissed off, and I had walked into the dorms and everything, and well, I was mad. Miller came to talk to me, or not talk to me, but basically he called me into his office and started bitching at me. I was like, I'm done. I walk out. I go in my room. He follows me to my room and comes in, shuts the door behind him. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I go to my bathroom. He goes in, and y'all know how tall fucking Miller is.
Yeah.
He's a tall fucker. What?
He's very
What?
tall.
6'4", 6'5"?
I'm 6'2", and he's
No,
probably
he's about as tall as Alex, and Alex is about 6'8".
Yeah. But anyways,
6'7". Don't you do that shit. He's tall enough. Stop adding bitches.
anyways,
He's tall. He has a big dick. It's not fair.
I'm 5'7", so he has a good fucking
His
foot
dick
on
bigger
me.
than Shaq's.
I'm in the bathroom. I have music and everything because I don't want to listen to it. I was already pissed off as it is. And y'all know I have anger issues. I don't show it that much anymore.
Yeah.
But fuck, he puts his hands one on each of the wall, and you know the pathway to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, it's small. It's narrow.
So I'm trapped in there, no way to get out. Prior military, I always have to have a way out. No way out. Anxiety shooting through the roof. Fucking anger shooting through the roof. PTSD, all this shit. So yeah, I get mad. I just start nodding my head and saying yes or no just to get him the fuck out of my room. I'm mad. My roommates at the time, I tell them, hey, can you give me a couple minutes? They walk out. I just walk up beside my bed and full force fucking punch the goddamn corkboard. Ended up fracturing my 5th metacarpal. Took them 2 weeks to get me a fucking x-ray.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all shit.
I fought the wall, and the wall won.
Anyways, fractured my 5th metacarpal. I already have fucking carpal tunnel, so that fucked up my wrist even more. But, I mean, still have full control of my hands.
The best of you.
Scuff your shoes, though. They're leather. Or whatever they are. I don't give a shit.
You guys didn't hear my epic entrance. I said, it's
I
the
can't
cork
see.
wall getting the best.
You need
the
glasses,
best,
you blind
the best of you.
Yeah, damn.
Yes, it did.
It did get the best of me, okay? But I used to punch walls as a kid, too. I smashed my head into a cinder brick wall when I was playing basketball.
You want to talk about punching walls? I remember.
No, I smashed my head into a cinder brick
I know,
wall.
but going on to what you were previously talking about, freaking punching walls, man. I remember I got so pissed one time. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember just walking out of my freaking. It was either my elementary or middle school, and I literally like the teacher's bitching at me. He's like, "Get back inside of the building right now. This is highly unprofessional," or whatever the hell he said. And I just walk up to the wall, and I'm just fuming. Like it's essentially just me seeing red. I go up to the wall, and the first thing that just pops into my head is just punch. I punched that wall. I didn't break anything, but you sure as shit could see my bones. Dude, it was one of those brick walls where they don't.
break anything. Break something.
Dude, it was not like one of those brick walls where it's sanded down. It was one of the ones where it's got all the bumps and shit on it.
Oh,
So
yeah, those
I didn't just punch forward. When I punched, it scraped down.
Oh.
ugh.
So if you look at my knuckles, you can kind of see the scars still of when I scraped all of the skin off of my knuckles.
Talking about scars, when I was younger, I was pushed down some concrete steps. Had a scar on my head that in the shape of a lightning bolt. So when I was when I was 13, I actually did go as Harry Potter for Halloween, which is crazy since we're recording this on Halloween. So yeah, I did go as Harry Potter, and I didn't have to have like makeup for a scar or anything.
It's a fair point.
So speaking of scars, the first time
I swear, like,
Holy
the worst
shit.
fucking things inanimate objects on this fucking center get it the worst, bro. I punched the shit out of that tree. There's still a dent in that fucking tree.
Hey, why you fucking punching my trees? Hey, there are trees.
You know what? No trees.
Fuck those.
No true.
Hey, he was big enough for Jamie's dick.
Damn it,
Oh, whatever.
Hey,
Hey, that's a compliment. I take
hey,
that.
hey. Saplings are big enough for him.
Hey, I got odds. I'm taller than you. I'm bigger than you. Just on average, I'm bigger than you.
I have fucking training. I can take you down, bitch.
I'm lanky. I don't.
Whoa,
I
hold
don't
on.
care about training.
Let's get some big
I'm like Lincoln Long.
Speaking of Lincoln Logs, I look like a fucking 2x4 when I go.
Hey, what's that dude name that used to carry that 2x4?
Lumberjack.
I don't remember his name. I remember the 2x4's name. The 2x4's name was Plank.
Yeah.
And you're talking about from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Shit, what was his name?
fucking the female.
Hold on, I gotta.
It's got a hole in it.
Holy shit. Oh, I'm sure it did.
Probably got
He was
resized.
definitely fucked up.
Johnny.
Johnny.
His name was Johnny. He carried the fucking 2x4. Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh yeah, on fucking, wait.
Have you never watched fucking Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
I have, but I thought you were talking about somebody here, and I said I spaced out, or I wasn't paying attention.
Johnny probably should start carrying around plates.
You ain't spaced out when it comes to a sap tree in your mouth.
Okay, big monkey jungle. I see how it is.
Monkey the jungle, you gonna go race? You gonna go fucking race? Huh? Yeah, drink your little sap. It's juice.
No.
Sap.
You're drinking his juice.
Yeah, he's drinking my juice.
It's the scene where what is it? I think it's the Kanker sisters or whatever. One of them just freaking swipes Ed away. It's like, I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
Which one was the one where it went into, like the sisters brought him to the
Oh.
and it was like
got trapped in the fucking trailer, and they were all starting to fucking try and make out with them and shit.
I was like, hold on, what type of head does he have? Great. Oh,
Wait.
If you
It says fuck you, pay me.
you pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the fuck I feel about Camp Crew.
Yeah, I want I swear to God.
You're an impatient motherfucker. Hey, you're jealous of my beard.
Hey, look,
The longer you talk about it, shave it.
Seamus, shut the fuck up.
Hey, he fucking threatened my beard.
I ain't threatening your
A
beard.
man's beard is his pride.
He putting nair in your shit is threatening, motherfucker.
You wanted to shave it.
Hey,
Hey, he's not fucking threatening, he's promising.
And they had put
Beaver neck. What are you talking about?
Beaver neck. I'll put fucking nair in your fucking beard oil.
Yeah, you want to put nair in my fucking hair.
You know what?
You put nair in your beard oil.
I put nair on your balls.
You ain't you can get no
Not like
Matter
that.
of fact, I put icy hot on your balls.
Hey,
Balls? Ain't shit nothing with me and balls. Matter of fact, I put itching powder in your fucking balls. No, itching powder mixed with icy hot. That shit is
No. Itching powder, icy hot, and fucking ghost pepper juice.
Ghost pepper juice? Are you trying to kill me?
Yes.
I like spicy.
Get your shit a vasectomy, motherfucker. I know what
That shit does not feel good.
Somebody did that here. Somebody. No, the other kid there.
Troy,
No, the Darian.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bro,
he did.
not only did I put icing on my balls, I turned around and they were like, "Hey, I got this extra strength icy hot. Put it on your balls." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." I did that.
What the fuck?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I did it. Like 5 minutes in, I was like, "Fuck this shit." I stripped naked. I went to the bathroom. Then I stripped naked. Wait.
In the bathroom.
I was sitting there holding my balls, fucking rinsing them off with cold water because they fucking burned.
You're not making it worse. You're just making it worse, bro. You're just making it worse.
Hey, talk about making it worse. You put lemon juice in a man's burning ear.
At least it's still got a fucking ear.
Hey, how about we fucking talk about that?
He still got a fucking ear, okay?
Tell that story.
Nobody told him.
He might
Look,
still have
the
that big
motherfucker,
dick.
look, the motherfucker wanted to put AirPods in his ear, and around that time, AirPods and phones were exploding. So he decided to want to listen to music, and honestly, we told him, don't be listening to your music with your AirPods. He had both of them in. He's lucky one of them only fucked his ear up. So as the one that was in his ear exploded, he was in pain. Honestly, I enjoyed that shit, really. Me personally, I enjoyed that shit.
I'm still saying you're wrong.
Say this.
Two, I was in the juice aisle and I was putting up juice and I had lemon juice in there. I was not going to go all the way across the damn store because if I was going to take my sweet ass time like a turkey.
Let them
But-
suffer.
to get alcohol.
Why alcohol? You say to get alcohol, but alcohol make it even.
I don't give a damn. It's going to kill bacteria. And the lemon juice kill
It will
bacteria. too.
sterilize it.
So look,
but the first issue is
as he was rolling around like a dead dog that's gonna die, I asked if he wanted to put lemon juice in his ear. He said, okay.
no. You said here, take this.
And either way, he still took it, motherfucker.
Yeah, because
So-
he was in pain. Of course, he can take anything.
So I gave him it. He put it in his ear. He got worse, and I laughed. I
Yeah,
laughed
I still
so
say you're
hard.
wrong as fuck for that shit.
Wrong as fuck.
He still got an ear.
Beautiful.
He still got an ear.
Is he deaf in one ear?
Yes.
There
Yeah.
we go.
He could get. He could get. If Michael Jackson could get plastic surgery on his fucking nose, he can get plastic surgery on his ear.
You can't get your ear hearing fixed. Yes, you can.
Hey,
you're
talking. You got the money for a cochlear implant?
What? You can get your eardrum fixed?
Busted, yes.
Yeah, my eardrum's busted. You can hear again? I can hear out of my ear with my busted eardrum.
Like if it burned the fuck out, you can get that fixed and hear again?
Yes.
What kind of fucking... Yeah, my brother.
We're in the fucking 21st century.
I'm still 19.
No, we are in the 18th century. Cut his ear off.
You better be lucky I ain't put hot sauce in that motherfucker. Because he put in the hot sauce bar. Mexican now.
We shall bleed and die, and the infection shall leave his body.
Look. At the end of the day, the next day, I stopped by the hospital with my buddies, and guess what? He still had it.
What is that?
Yeah.
Here.
Catch you later, man.
See you, buddy.
You take it easy, friend.
Hey, at least he's a manager at Walmart now. So.
I think that's any fucking better.
I'm probably gonna head in for too long myself.
I was gonna say we probably have enough fucking footage.
Have you ever,
might as well keep
have you
going,
ever
huh?
danced around on rocks and
We got
told-
pretty much
told
30
your
minutes.
brother, hey, you can't shoot me with the CO2 pistol? And you're just getting a little jig going. He shoots you in the back
Or
of the
get
head.
shot. It gets shot in the chest
No,
with two
no.
BBs.
You want to talk?
That
You want
shit
to
hurt.
talk about BBs and shit, bro? Okay, so this was a friend that I had for a very short period of time back in that old neighborhood I was telling you about, where I ran into a brick wall on my bike at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But anyways, that shit still pisses me off. Anyways, I had met this dude who was like, I think he was like 6 houses down from me. So you basically you go up this hill, you go to the left, and you go like 3 houses down. I went up there one time, and me and him were hanging out, and he's like, "Hey man,
Take my lighter for it.
I got my brother's BB gun. Let's shoot some cans." I'm like, "All right, sounds fun. We'll shoot some tin cans." We're shooting tin cans, you know, it's a good time. We're hanging out for
Fucking
like
food
10
at me.
minutes. We fuck water bottles filled with water as well.
Want to throw it away?
You get no Swiss.
I didn't throw food at you. I tossed it at you.
And it gets to the point where
this
me and him are just having way too much
Put in my
fun.
general direction.
And I remember
No cookie for you,
I
motherfucker.
had shot
Cookie.
one
You
of the
said
tin
no already.
cans, right? Here's where I messed up. Ricochet still exists, even if it's plastic.
Yeah.
So
Want
I
it now?
shot the side of the
Yes.
can.
Make
And
it taste even
I
better.
guess the BB just said, "Fuck me" specifically that day, because when I shot it, it shot to like the very right side of the freaking can and went twing right into my pinky toe.
Here, let me tell my Ricochet stories and I'll go in.
I had to go inside, and when I went inside, I told his mom what happened, right? She grabbed tweezers. I had to literally pry the freaking thing open, and she stuck tweezers in and pulled that bitch out.
Holy
And
shit.
I'll tell you what,
Alright.
that is the most pain I've ever been in.
I got a story for y'all after that.
Wait, can I tell my Ricochet stories? I'm out of
Go
here.
ahead.
So I've got 3 Ricochet stories. So
You can only tell one.
the 3 of them are part of a 3. They're part of a trio.
You can tell one.
They're literally the same fucking thing.
This ain't the Three fucking Musketeers, bitch.
I'll tell it later. I'll tell it
It
next
ain't
time.
the Three Stooges.
You're one of the fucking. You're all 3 together.
You fucking Jerry curl, motherfucker. You ain't got no curl in it.
Next time, we still need
I'll
content.
tell next time.
Until next time, Jock. Damn it.
I'm giving out my you want, you wish, you
Fucking
want,
finish. You wish.
you wish you could.
That you had that
You sleep.
I know, you sleep. I ain't fucking anywhere near me.
Cockroaches in your mouth. Like,
Shit.
Cockroaches in your room. I don't
No,
want
I
that
don't.
shit.
you want your hand? Do you want your nuts?